A new and worrying trend has emerged on South African social media, sparking significant concern from government officials, security experts, and human rights organizations. Numerous videos and posts, primarily featuring young South African women, are promoting what seems to be attractive jobs in Russia. The posts paint a picture of lucrative opportunities, often as au pairs, hospitality staff, or medical assistants, with promises of high salaries, free accommodation, and flights. However, beneath the glossy surface of these social media testimonials lies a deeply troubling reality. The scheme is widely held to be a recruitment drive from the Russian military's Foreign Legion, targeting vulnerable individuals from neutral countries to participate in the ongoing conflict in the Ukraine. Let's get a perspective now from a security strategist and former Interpol ambassador, Andy Mashaile. A very good afternoon to you, Mr. Mashaile. Thanks very much for your time. Just your sense of what you think is going on here.
Vuyo, good afternoon to you and your viewers. It is important that we should begin to look at the safety and security of South Africans, particularly from an element of foreign recruitment, from an element of scammers using now advanced skills and strategies, that of using influencers in the recruitment of people. On the flip side of the coin, those individuals violating the victim's constitutional right and their right to a safe and a secure existence. So these groupings, Vuyo, are nothing more than organized crime syndicate targeting South Africa. You and I would know that the Chinese mafia has been organizing people for human trafficking, which is the same thing that these influencers from a Russian perspective are trying to do. Remember, when you are trafficked, there will be inflated salaries, there will be more than good value in the good value. So it becomes key and crucial that we operate on zero trust, so that we don't find ourselves as victims of organized crime syndicates, feeding either into the organized crime syndicates or the Russian military for the Ukrainian conflict, as it were.
When you say, or encouraging people to apply what? Zero trust. Does that necessarily mean that there aren't genuine people who are legit and who are recruiting people for jobs?
Let me scare you, my wonderful brother, Vuyo. In 2023 alone, 250,000 South Africans were human trafficked. This information is found in the Human Science Research Council's report. I can tell you as we talk, 144,000 South Africans are modern-day slaves. 20 South Africans were rescued from Thailand a month or two or so ago from the clutches of international organized crime syndicates operating human trafficking, operating in the human trafficking space. So for now, for myself, I operate on zero trust. When I get an invitation to go and speak down at Cape Town or wherever, I first have to verify with the nearest station in that instance. In this particular instance, we should phone, we who are applying, phone the Russian embassy in South Africa and find out if Kremlin Association XYZ does exist, the integrity of the people involved, whether it is a rebel movement or an organization pushing a suicide squad, or the objectives and ideals of terrorist organizations. When you have verified, you can then send in your applications. But like I told you, Vuyo, we need to be extra cautious, because South Africa is both a source country and a transit point for human traffickers, and that is a serious concern for all of us.
Why South Africa? Why young women in particular? Is there a reason?
Voyo, when you talk about women, not human, women trafficking, you and I get scared because our aunties, our cousins, our little nieces get trafficked. They get trafficked because one of the unemployment situation at home, two, better opportunities and better pastures out there. Three, the international organized crime syndicates see the impunity with which South Africa accords them or affords them as a lucrative ground for harvesting human trafficking victims. This is a very lucrative business, Voyo, human trafficking worldwide. Let me belt out a statistic that says annually in the past 5 years, 1.2 million children were trafficked throughout the whole world, and 600,000 of those children were from various African countries. So this is very serious, and this is a lucrative business. Next door, our own country or in the region, Kenya, you realize, and Malawi, you realize those who were trafficked from that area were sent to India, forced into sexual slavery, forced into plowing the fields, and many other filthy satanic activities.
I mean, those numbers are quite staggering. Are the authorities in our country alive to this reality?
Voyo, for the fact that 250,000 people were trafficked, human trafficked in our country, and we didn't see activity from the media, activity from our government, activity from our communities, except their immediate families. It means the security index has been very low from a human trafficking point of view. But I'm happy to say, halala, Derko, for raising this flag, this red flag, so that all South Africans should participate in creating a safe and a secure environment through awareness raising and creation, and instilling it in the young people of our country, and ensuring that they don't become victims of social engineers or scammers that would lure them with the high value brown envelopes to such an extent that they become victims and helpless when they arrive in those areas. India, China, Saudi Arabia, Eastern Europe, many of those areas, when you arrive there, your passport is taken away and you don't even have access to your embassy, and escaping from the clutches of these vampires is an arm and a leg.
Just as a parting shot, perhaps, how do other jurisdictions that are managing this problem better than us, what do they do?
Well, they have teamed, amongst others, with your sister TV stations like your CNN Slave Project. That focuses on children, that invest a lot of money in the prevention of women, child, and human generally trafficking, in ensuring that awareness is created in that area. And I think all of us here, Voyo, on your station and your cousin station, we should be in a position to can ensure that we have a project that uses your SABC Foundation and your Newsroom Foundation and your ENCA, where we insert in the showpiece, we insert serious messages about human trafficking, particularly the pain of the survivors, sharing it with the viewers of our showpiece, and from time to time on our news articles, for the adverts that we see, we should throw in an advert that speaks to human trafficking, the pain and the impact and the destruction. And also join hands with government. I am actually excited, Voyo, to be myself in the awareness space, to be joining hands in a public-private partnership with DERCO from a distance that I am, and putting in my 2 cents worth of expertise and analysis and security strategies that will help one or two young ladies and young gentlemen, saving them from being victims of international organized criminals on human trafficking.
Security strategist and former Interpol ambassador Andy Mashaila, thank you very much for your time. And
have arrived here in Russia, in Terestan.
Apparently girls are treated fairly here. Africans, Asians, Latin Americans.
Part of your next big opportunity wasn't just a dream, but a life-changing adventure. I am here to plug all the ambitious girls from all over the world, aged 18 to 22.
The program is operated by a leading special economic zone located in the Republic of Tatarstan, Russia's most advanced industrial region.
The START program is a fully funded international employment opportunity for women.
That's true, guys. There's a program called the START program that offers an opportunity to young African women to start work in Russia. Not study, but work.
You'll be trained and placed in a real job.
Welcome to Ghetto Fame TV Network. If you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. This is to help our channel to grow. So if you have no clue on what's happening at the moment right now, there is a company in Russia titled Alabunga. So Alabunga, they target young ladies from at the age of 18 to 22, promising them a better life, promising them skills programs, so in that side, and promising them jobs and stuff. So they have used the influencers of South Africa, Senbuji, Zile Wizi, Ghost Hlubi, Ayandalanga, Sima, to mention the few, so that they can promote this campaign. So right now it has been revealed that more than 250 young girls, they are trafficked that side in Russia. So now they are pleading for help. So apparently those influencers are coming forward now apologizing. So people, they are still coming for them on the comment section saying, yeah, but we mustn't forgive them, we must sign a petition, they must go to jail for what they did. They have sold our young girls. Why they didn't do investigation? So it's one of the things that it's trending at the moment. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment down below. Don't go.